Really?
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
X688 sounded very impressed with your work at Libertalia. He doesn't give praise lightly. Well done.
Rushed work is sloppy at best, and deadly at worst.
I'm glad you could be here to share this with me.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate, and the Institute at large, will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Yeah!
It's great to have you here.
Dr. Holdren?
I'm glad you're here. I'd like to conduct an experiment, but I need some assistance with it. I believe we can improve the growth rates of our crops by using mutated cells, such as those found in supermutants. To test this theory, I'll need a tissue sample from a particularly strong supermutant. I expect I'll eventually need several such samples, but let's just start with one.
I've got one right here.
I'll take that from you. Yes, this will do nicely. I hope those super mutants didn't give you too much trouble.
No trouble at all.
I knew you'd be the right woman for the job. It might be necessary to gather more samples. So check back with me later if you can. Again, thanks for your help. I couldn't do this without you.
All systems nominal.
Dr. Ayo needs to speak to you, ma'am. You can find him in the SRB wing during duty hours.
Dr. Fillmore.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
I need some details here. I have no idea what I'm getting into.
Of course, that's why we're talking. Otherwise, you'd be up top already. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm going with you.
You're going? That complicates things.
Not really, no. I admit I'm not fond of going up top, but I promise to stay out of your way. This device we're after? It's very sensitive equipment, and it's pretty damn old. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I trust myself more. So, are you gonna put up a stink, or can we get moving?
Is that really necessary? I'm sure I could handle this by myself.
Yes, it really is. Not only is this tech
Sure. Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other But here we are, with our options dwindling. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this.
Right.
We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
Good to see you.
We are honored to welcome you here.
Well, you were right. The Brotherhood sure is here. Guess we'll have to go through them.
Target located. Heads up, it went dark.
For Elder...
No mercy.
Going down.
It's an ambush!
Guess we showed them. The heck? What was that? What was that?
Ad Victoria.
Real bad move.
Not like this. No.
Wish it hadn't come to that.
Blow the conduit! Now!
Power to the elevators. It's clever. I'll give them that.
All right, then we just gotta find space. Go on. Order! Wow, there's a whole bunch of you, aren't there? Now. I wonder if this is normal for other journalists.
That'll do it.
That should do it. Elevator ought to have power again.
Going down. Lobby.
Contact lost.
Long live brother.